As a family man, someone who has already thanked God that he has gotten a job, receiving this kind of news, how do you think the person will feel? I'm very sad, I'm very disappointed, I'm devastated. That's just the truth.
My name is Sam Carlo. I'm from Ohafia.
My name is Kenneth Ahonanya. I am from Uguna Local Government, from Ministry of Industry.
I'm Mrs. Nobo Delight from Obiungwa, Ministry of Planning.
We are a group of Abia civil servants employed between December 2022 and February 2023. We came because of the saddening news we got on Friday. It was the close of work on Friday that persons who have been employed into the workforce in Abia State Civil Service have been disengaged. A directive issued out by the head of service of Abia State. So we are saddened that we came into Abia State Civil Service through due process, but we are being tagged as persons who engaged in employment racketeering and found ourselves into Abia State workforce. We have not received salaries.
From December?
Yes, we have not received salaries.
Just on Friday, we saw a memo that was circulated that civil servants employed between December 2022 and dates have been disengaged. That's how I am affected.
It was on Friday evening that I saw the memo and I was saddened. Felt so bad. All this while I've been going to work. I've been going to work. I work with the computer department. We helped the old workers in this verification, this last verification exercise. We were the people doing it in the office for them.
Confirmation of employment by the extant laws of Abia State Civil Service. You can only be employed after serving for 2 years in government. So we are yet to attain the maximum number of years for confirmation of appointment. You find that within the sphere of news coverage in and around us, that a lot of propaganda and misinformation will be out there in the public, but I can assure you that none of us here has their appointment letters backdated. We went through the different processes of employment through Abia State Civil Service Commission, going through interviews, going through documentation before we actually came into service. Some of us got our waivers way back in June, July, September last year, but because of the rigorous documentation processes within Abia State Civil Service, and some of us were not able to get the certificates because there was a policy issued out from Civil Service Commission that mandated us to go back to our various institutions of higher learning and get our original certificates of our degrees and other results.
As a family man, someone who has already thanked God that he has gotten a job, receiving this kind of news, how do you think the person will feel? I'm very sad, I'm very disappointed, I'm devastated. That's just the truth. To the best of my knowledge, I found out that there are 2 ways by which people are employed in ministries, either through advertisement or through waiver. And in the past years, we've rarely heard of advertisement of jobs. So I came in through waiver. And despite the fact that I came in through waiver, the Civil Service Commission ensured that we passed through serious and rigorous process of documentation and interview. They were so meticulous that they didn't even interview us without our original certificates.
That day, I got the memo, I saw it. Took me some minutes to really put myself together. So what's happening? It's true that we've not been paid. When we meet our DA, our payroll officer, they keep telling us your employment is being sanitized. I remember our commissioner saying that the payroll is being sanitized, the system is being sanitized. We should exercise patience. That the last message we'll get will come from the head of service. So, and the memo is from the office of the head of service. That's how we know that it's really coming from the government.
Left their villages, came to the town, rented houses with the hope that they've gotten jobs. Now, what do we want them to do? Some of us left the private jobs that we are doing. Some who we are employed by private institutions, they have been replaced over those places. They have been replaced.
What we are saying is that we are pleading with the Executive Governor of Abia State, His Excellency Dr. Alex Chioma Otti, by mercy to reconsider the stand on the policy of disengaging us from the workforce of Abia State.
We are begging, we are pleading with our government to reinstate us. We are energetic and vibrant youths that are willing to work with our state government to push this government, to help this government achieve whatever they want to achieve, which is to the progress of the state.